This is the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. This video documents the full Lagos alignment of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, stretching over 100 kilometers from Victoria Island through the coastal corridor all the way to Ondo in Ogun State. What you're about to see is a ground-to-sky view of one of Nigeria's most ambitious road projects, captured across multiple construction fronts. In this footage, we'll follow the highway as it takes shape from completed concrete pavement section to areas still undergoing earthwork and base stabilization, from massive drainage system designed for the coastal terrain to bridges, culverts, shoreline protection, and artillery works supporting the main carriageway. This is not a single location. This is a continuous journey across the entire Lagos corridor, showing how the road transitioned from dense urban development to open coastal landscape. As the drone moves forward, pay attention to the different construction stages, the engineering solutions being deployed, and the scale of work unfolding simultaneously across the alignment. This is the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, and this is the Lagos alignment in full progress.
Guys, I don't think my camera is doing justice to how good this road is looking. You need to come here for yourself and experience what they've achieved here on the coastal road. Like, this is a work well done, a brilliant engineering work well delivered here on this section. One good thing is that interchange is also taking shape here on the coastal road. Guys, I can't stress how much progress they've made on this coastal road enough.
We begin this journey at kilometer 0 here in Victoria Island, Lagos, the official starting point of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. This section tells the story of what this road meant to become. The concrete pavement is fully completed, stretched clean, wide across the coastline. Beneath it ties deep engineering, reinforced layers built to withstand heavy traffic, coastal moisture, and time itself. Just ahead, around kilometer 1, the highway begins to interact with existing city fabrics. Here lies a strategic entry and exit point linking the coastal road directly to the Water Corporation Road. This connection is critical. It allows traffic to flow in and out of Victoria Island without interrupting the highway itself. Rather than intersection or traffic light, this design uses ramp and controlled access, preserving speed, safety, and efficiency. This single connection point represents a border vision, a highway that moves long-distance traffic seamlessly while still serving the city through careful planned interchanges. As you move along the stretch, you notice crash barriers currently being installed. These barriers are deliberate, designed to completely block pedestrian and vehicular interaction with the highway, ensuring this remains a true high-speed, limited access corridor. Along the edge, retaining structures are fully in place, holding back the carriageway and stabilizing the corridor against erosion and tidal pressure. This is not just road construction, this is a coastal defense integrated into the highway design. Here at Twin Tower, Victoria Island, the kilometer 3 of the alignment, a turning is provided for interchange of traffic. While on one carriageway after kilometer 3, approaching kilometer 4, 5 on the alignment, heading towards Marwa junction in Lekki, the highway is a smooth ride. As the drone moves forward, the highway begins to stretch and breathe. Between kilometer 4 and 5, the road settles into rhymes, long, straight, and purposeful. Here, the two carriageway briefly separate, allowing construction to adapt to the terrain and alignment before reuniting again ahead. The carriageway beneath us is fully paved, smooth concrete pavement laid with precision, extending confidence along the coastline. This is not a temporary surface. This is a final driving experience already taking shape. On both sides, safety barriers are firmly installed, clearly dividing the boundary of the express. There are no intersection, no crossing, no interruption. Just a control corridor designed to move traffic efficiently and safely. Rising at regular intervals, light poles stand ready, signaling that this road is being prepared not just for daytime use, but for round-the-clock movement. Every detail here points to a highway that's already been transitioned from construction site to operational infrastructure. This stretch may appear calm, but it speaks volume. It shows how the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is evolving from isolated work zone into continuous, connected, where design, safety and functions are already aligned. Now, we are shifting to the other carriageway. Running parallel as both sides of the highway compared to reunite ahead. This section mirrors what you just saw, where paved concrete surface, clear divine shoulder and continuous barrier installation, keeping pedestrians and local traffic completely separate from the expressway. Just before the carriageways finally come together, the story changes. Directly ahead is one of the most crucial structures on this Lagos alignment, the Marwa junction flyover here in Lekki. At this point, construction dropped to the ground level, where piling work are actively ongoing. This deep pile will form the foundation of a flyover designed to carry the coastal highway over an existing city traffic. This is not just another bridge, it is a solution to one of Lekki's most persistent challenges: traffic conflicts between long-distance movement and local access. When completed, this flyover will allow vehicles on the coastal highway to move uninterrupted, while traffic below continues to serve Marwa Junction and the surrounding communities. Just like we saw earlier at Water Corporation Road, this location will feature a planned entry and exit point. This interchange sits between Twin Tower and Marwa Junction, giving drivers controlled access into and out of the coastal highway without slowing down through traffic. There are no traffic lights planned here, no roadside trading, no pedestrian crossing. Instead, the design relies on ramp, flyover, and grid separation. The defining feature is a modern expressway. As piling continues and foundation takes shape, the junction represents the next phase of the project, where completed pavement meets heavy construction engineering. Once the flyover arises, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway will move past Lekki's busiest junction without stopping, carrying traffic seamlessly, moving towards the eastern stretch of the corridor. As for now, the highway continues forward, longer, wider, and deeper into Nigeria's coastal future. Slightly after kilometer 5, approaching kilometer 8, work continues. This is where the road will start featuring a railway track. This is Jakundi in Lekki. Exits and entry point is created along this corridor. With the road fully fenced off with bricks and mortar, this is quite different from coming from kilometer 0 inward to this direction, where we have the metals as a barrier. Approaching kilometer 9 around Jakundi, still on the Lekki corridor, a construction of an interchange bridge is underway. As the drone pushes further along the alignment, we arrive at kilometer 9, a point where the coastal highway begins to rise, not just in distance, but in form. Here, an interchange bridge is steadily emerging from the ground. The most demanding phase, piling, is now almost completed. Deep foundation being driven into the soil, locking the structure firmly beneath the surface, long before anything becomes visible above. From this foundation, the bridge is beginning to announce itself. Several columns already risen, their reinforced concrete core standing as the first vertical marker of what will soon become a full elevated interchange. These columns are not placed at random. They trace the future paths of traffic as it flows, curves and separates across levels. Beside them, the ramp is taking shape. What was once a bare ground is now being molded into sweeping alignment, embankment compacted, edge defined, and approaches clearly visible from above. This is where the highway transitions from a straight coastal run into a layered movement system, allowing vehicles to enter, exit, and continue without conflict. When completed, this interchange will remove pressure from surrounding road, eliminate bottlenecks before they form. Traffic that once slowed, stopped, or emerged awkwardly will instead rise, curve, and separate smoothly, guided by engineering rather than traffic lights. At kilometer 9, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is no longer just a stretch forward. It is lifting itself into the future, one column, one ramp, one span at a time. Just a few meters away from the rising interchange, the story shifts again. Here stands almost a completed flyover bridge, not just under construction, not waiting for formwork or curing time, but a full paved, connected and already in use. The concrete surface stretches across the entire length of the bridge, clean and continuous, carrying traffic smoothly above the corridor below. This is the progress you can measure, not in plans, but in movements. Cars can move freely here, no imagined chaos, no stop and go tension. The flyover does exactly what it's designed to do, separate traffic streams and restore flow. What makes this moment powerful is the contrast. On one side, heavy machineries, rising columns forming ramp. On the other hand, a finished structure already relieving pressure from the corridor. This is how large infrastructure is delivered, not all at once, but in layers where completed sections begin to serve the public, while the next phase rise beside them. Every vehicle crossing this flyover is a proof that the coastal highway is transitioned from construction site to functioning expressway. It shows that the design works, the alignment works, and the vision is already becoming a reality. This bridge is more than concrete and steel. It is a signal that the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is not just advancing on paper, but moving traffic today, even as tomorrow's structure continues to take shape just ahead. This is no longer an isolated finish zone. This is a continuous corridor taking shape kilometer after kilometer. The surface beneath is clean and deliberate, now finished with road painting and clear lane marking. Every line is straight, guiding movement, defining space, and preparing the road for a real-world traffic condition. Running through the center are permanent road divider, separating carriageways and reinforcing the controlled access nature of the highway. This is infrastructure designed for speed, safety, and long-distance travel. Along the alignments, street lighting are already been installed, even spaced and stretched into the distance. These poles stand ready to turn night into day, ensuring that the coastal highway functions around the clock, not just under the sun. And then there is a space, wide, deliberate, and impossible to ignore. This reserved corridor is not empty by accident. It is future-facing, designed to accommodate a future rail track. The center alignments reflect long-time planning, a vision where a rail moves side by side, expanding capacity without tearing the corridor apart again. By the time we reach kilometer 13, the message is clear. This project is not stopping at pavement. It is delivering complete transport corridor, one that integrates lighting, marking, road features, and future mobility from the start. Here, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is no longer just being built, it's being prepared for life. the Ocean Wave Protection System. This is where the road meets the Atlantic. Stretching about 3 kilometers, this massive protective barrier stands between the highway and the relentless force of the ocean. These are not simple walls. These are carefully engineered wave deflector and coastal protection structure designed to absorb, redirect, and weaken the incoming wave before they could reach the road embankment. Every block, every alignment here exists for one reason: to protect the highway long term. The Atlantic does not pause for traffic, and it does not respect pavement. That is why this section of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is being defended before it is fully opened. By building these protections now, the project ensures that the concrete pavement, drainage systems, and underlying base remain secured against erosion, flooding, and saltwater intrusion. What makes this stretch remarkable is how seamless coastal defense and transport infrastructure have been merged into one continuous system. This road doesn't run away from the ocean. It stands its ground, protected, reinforced, and future ready. Between kilometer 13 and 15, the highway proves something important. This project is not only about moving vehicles, but about surviving the environment it was built in. About kilometer 20, that's where pavement work has gotten to on the alignment, approaching from kilometer 0, which is VI, from Lekki down to Okunwaja, now to Ogombo. Drainage works, earthwork is ongoing from Ogombo, which is kilometer 20, inward to kilometer 24. Here, the base is fully stabilized on both carriageways. This full length stretch from kilometer 20 inward to kilometer 24, Songo-Tedo. This section of the road is open to traffic, and although construction is ongoing, vehicles can still drive on this road inward to Lekki Free Trade Zone.
Just early this year, these were still at a very ground level, and right now, this is what we have on the coastal road.
From kilometer 24 inward to kilometer 32, pavement work has covered this full stretch. From this section, being kilometer 32, known as Ikwakete, inward to kilometer 34, known as a Yoroko community, the whole base of the alignment is fully stabilized. Sand filling and base stabilization is ongoing on about 2 kilometers to fully connect the whole of the section 1 alignment, stretching 47.7 kilometers from Victoria Island down to Eleko Junction. On this section, a detour is created to enable traffic flow seamlessly from this section to Eleko section, which will connect you from kilometer 34 inward to kilometer 37. At Eleko section, from kilometer 37 to kilometer 41, the base is fully stabilized, and pavement work begins from kilometer 41 down to kilometer 47, where we have a bridge under construction. Then kilometer 47, we have a bridge ongoing on this section, connecting section 1 and section 2 at Eleko Junction. The current bridge under construction spans from kilometer 47 to kilometer 48. From kilometer 48, pavement work begin on the section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, still on the Lagos section. This is called Eleko Junction, around the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Pavement work pick up from here inward to kilometer 57. Pavement work has covered from 48 to 57.
So right there, that's the coastal road alignment, and this is the entrance to Lekki Free Trade Zone complex. So guys, from the change signpost, this is 59 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway.
On this section, alignment clearing is ongoing, although most of these sections will feature elevated bridges according to the Minister of Work. This is kilometer 62 of the alignment, Dangote Refinery, approaching the Lekki Deep Sea Port. This section will feature most of our elevated bridges. Sand filling is currently ongoing. Inward to kilometer 70. This is kilometer 76. Pavement work has started on this section, coming from kilometer 79. Also from here, alignment clearing is ongoing backwards to Dangote Refinery. Also from Dangote They're coming backward to this direction from 62 to 75, from 75 to 62. This is what